Do you surround yourself by people who allow you to be weak? Like, think about it. Do you surround yourself by people who allow you to be weak, who allow you not to live up to your full potential? So it got me thinking when I was reading some of my notes from an event that we went to, I don't know, a couple months ago. And that was the question on there. He said, a lot of you, after you hear this message, you're going to go home and you're going to surround yourself by people who allow you to be weak. And all of this goodness that you got in you is going to go away, because it's like trying to grow a garden. If you don't put time into it, if you don't water it, if you don't do the things necessary, it is not going to grow. So that's my question to you today. Do you surround yourself by people who allow you to be weak, or do you surround yourself by people who challenge you to bring out the best in you? And that's a question we all got to ask ourselves, right? So hey, Miss Winifred, what's going on? How are you? So as you guys come on, say hello so I can say hello back to you. Let me know where you're tuning in from. What city, state, where you're at today, because I just want to have a conversation. And it's a conversation, of course, that I have with myself that you want to have, because as I open up my notes and reading back through it, that just like hit me. Like, I can't really tell you what it says here because it's a lot of stuff in here, but it's a big difference in being on a winning team and a losing team. It's a big difference of having friends who are going for it and friends who are not going for it. The conversation is completely different, and either way is okay. Good morning, Tamara. How are you? Glad you are joining us today. Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, as you come on, drop in where you're coming from. Go ahead and do me a favor. If you know somebody who needs to hear this, hit share so that we can share this with other people as well. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to share some of my notes with you, because as I was thinking about this conversation, you know how we always say you have certain sets of friends. You have those friends who your money-making friends. Those are the people that you're in business with, and that's what you guys are going to talk about. You're going to talk about how do we go get it? How do we go to that next level? How do we make that happen? That's funny. I had no idea that you were in Cleveland. Girl, we close. We need to have lunch one of these days. We are real close. So you got those money-making friends, and those money-making friends, you guys are always challenging each other to go to that next level. It's that excitement, it's that energy. I can't explain it, but it's there. It's like that conversation, especially like if you go away to an event or you're just having a gathering and you guys are talking about the next goal, the next thing that you want to get accomplished. There's something about that conversation, especially if you put together a mastermind, because the next time that you get together, you're going to be like, so how did it go? What'd you do last week? What'd you make happen? And if you didn't, and you're around the right friends, they allow you to challenge them, and they challenge you, because that's what, iron sharpens iron. So as you're looking at your life, as you're looking at your goals, as you're looking at what you do and what you want to do, those are some things that you want to do, you want to make happen. And I look at the internet and what's happening today. There's a path for everyone. So, what I do is I help people create online courses, and I also help people start their own business online, whether, it's in an MLM or online business, whatever it is. If you want to make money, I want to help you make that, make the money and develop the skill set and make things happen for you. So because of that, whether it's me or anyone else, there's always something around for you to do, for you to go to that next level if you want to. Now, I'm not saying it's easy, trust me, every single day until you get in that zone, it is a discipline. It's a fight to make it happen. It's a fight to be that difference maker. It's a fight to say, you know what, I'm going to go every single day. I'm going to have the discipline to do the things that I need to do. But you also got to ask yourself is what are the options? What are the options? If you don't do what you say that you want to do, then what are your options? If you want to get away from your 9 to 5, will you end up staying there forever? If you are an entrepreneur and things aren't working the way you want them to go, are you going to have to go back and get a job? What are the options? And the reason why I say, do you hang around friends who let you stay average and ordinary? It helps you when you're looking at taking your game to that next level. So that's number one. I want to say to you, just check your surroundings, check who's around you, see how they're pouring into you, and are you pouring into them, and seeing if they're challenging you. Like, I don't want to be around nobody who won't challenge me to be the best. Why is that? Because that's a desire that I have. And if you have that same desire, you want to be around friends that challenge you, business partners that challenge you. This morning at I think it was 6:30 or something like that, we had, I've just recently teamed up with some people, and we're creating something that I'm truly excited about. And because I've been in the online game for a while, you said yes, push me. Because I've been in the online game for a while, I really haven't been in the network marketing, the marketing part of the business. So it takes a certain muscle to get back into that, because when you're on marketing and you're doing things like that, there's two ways that you can get people. You can market to them and you can prospect. But when you're building a team, when you're making things happen, you got to get out there and prospect, and you got to get out, it's a whole different kind of energy. And I know at 6:30 this morning, we just had a quick 15-minute mastermind Zoom call, which got you ready for the day. It was like, wow, I miss this. I miss being around people who were like-minded, people who wanted something, people who were ready, to get up and sacrifice. And we all go to bed late. Well, we do, like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. No one wanted to be on that call. We wanted to be there, but no one wanted to roll out. No one wanted to, have the bed ready and be there, but we did it anyway. Why? Because you're surrounding yourself by people, as Winifred said, that push you. And I'm telling you, what you like as a leader, your job is to help people bring out what's in them. It's to help people go to that next level. And so that means a lot of times you're going to be doing something that you're not even comfortable with doing, or maybe you don't want to do it, but you do it anyway. And then once you get into the groove of things, once it just takes on a life of its own, it's just so exciting that you can't stop it if you want it to. It just keeps going and going and going. But it's like pushing a car up a hill and it's in neutral and you ran out of gas. So once you get it up and it start going downhill, it goes very, very fast. So I just want you to know that, get around people who will challenge you, and you're okay with being challenged. And also, every single day, it's nothing really big. I've been an entrepreneur, 23 years. You get addicted to it. I haven't worked in the last 23 or 25 years. I don't even remember what it is. I worked for someone maybe a year and a couple months in 2008 when everything crashed. That is the only time that I've had a job during that time period. And I just share that with you to say it's not always easy. It's not always a journey that's where I wanted to be. And I notice when things start going in a different direction, it's simply because the team isn't big enough. The mastermind isn't big enough, or you're the smartest person that's around. Like, you don't ever want to be the smartest one in the room. You want to always be around people who know more than you, who have what you desire. So if you've made 6 figures, get around someone who's made 7. If you've made 7, get around someone who's made 8. Whatever it is, if that's your desire, when you put yourself around people who are moving, people who have things happening, you will be the next one. You know, as they say, it like when we were little, your parents used to always say, yeah, absolutely. Your parents always say, like, you know, you become who you hang out with. I don't want you around that crowd. You don't want to be. It's the same thing when you're an adult. Don't forget that the crowd that you hang around is so super important, and you must be around a crowd that is going where you desire to go in life. And once you do that, it will completely change everything about you. So I'm just having a conversation with you guys. So I hope this is making sense, and you listen and take action. So if you want to do something different and you don't have what you want to have, I want you to ask yourself some questions like, okay, so a year from now, what's going to be different? What am I going to do different to make life different? And if it's not, am I okay with that? Am I okay for just settling? You know, at the end of the day, at the end of the life, are we going to meet our maker and go, hear the words, well done, my good and faithful servant? Or are we going to have that regret laying there like, man, I could have been more. Man, I could have did more. Why didn't I go for it? When I was tired, why didn't I keep going? Those are the things that you have to say. That's the difference. Everybody gets tired. I want you to realize that everybody gets tired. Everybody gets frustrated. Everybody goes through something. But the difference between the winner and the ones who are not winning is that they do it anyway. They remove their feelings and they think about what they want and they go for it anyway. So if there's something in life that you want to go for and maybe you don't have the right vehicle to get you there, you have no idea what you need to do to make that happen, send me a message. I love to, have a conversation with you. And absolutely right. Don't quit. I love to have a conversation with you. I may have something for you. I may not. But either way, y'all. What's up, Miss Thelma? She says she's at work. Either way, yeah, you got to know your why. And it even goes beyond knowing your why, because a lot of people know why they want to do something, but it hasn't moved them to actually do it. Because, see, it doesn't hurt enough. Yeah, I always say is your why stands for not what you want, but what hurts you. What hurts you? Because it's like that old, we've all heard that story of the dog sitting on the nail and just moaned. People sit around and they'll moan, itch and complain about a lot of things, but that pain, it hasn't hurt them enough to get up and move. It hasn't hurt enough, and you get in that comfort zone. So when you look at your why, ask yourself what hurts you, and are you willing to take action? Because that's what it is. You got faith without works is dead. And it's that word that's called works that you must put in. That's why it's important to be around people who will help you put in that work. Be around people who I'm not going to be the only one who show up to the next, mastermind meeting or the gathering and I haven't moved an inch. That's not going to happen. So that's how you have to look at life. Put yourself around people who challenge you. So I hope this made sense to you guys. I hope it, got somebody out there to say, man, whether you're catching this through the live or replay, drop it down and let me know. But ask yourself, am I where I want to be? Am I hanging out with the right people? And if you're looking for something, I just so happen, and I'm so excited about it, had some people that I had been in business with, and, we all got back together, got a chance to meet some other big hitters around, and we're putting something together. It's completely new. And where we're going, I've never been so excited about anything before. When people talk about, this is what, excites me. When people talk about serving people, and not only do they talk about it, but they actually do it. When they talk about having great customer service, having a great environment, and just pouring into people and over delivering, and then on top of that putting, you know, the best products and services that are out on the market, where we're now in 50, I think it's 50 different countries. And just in the week that I've been in, it hasn't even really been a week, we've added a couple other countries in. So I'm looking for some people who are looking for something more for their life. They're looking to do something different. They're wanting to make something happen, and they're not afraid to go to work to get it done. So if that sounds like something you want to talk about, and you know you got dreams and goals, and where you're headed at right now, what you're doing is not taking you where you want to go, and you're ready to call an audible and change the play. And for you guys who don't get that reference, I'm a sports fan, so that's just like in sports, you got to call a timeout, or sometimes you got to trade people who are around you, right? You know, if you're not going to play me, then you got to get traded, right? That's how you got to look at it. It's a game. Life is a game. Have fun with it. Get competitive with it. Get excited with it and make it happen. So if you're looking for more and you want to be around a team that's going to crush it and do some amazing things and impact people, do me a favor. Send me a message, or just drop in the comments that you want some, more info, and I'll reach out to you. And let's talk. Let's see if we can help you create the lifestyle and the business that you want. And, let's have some fun while we're getting it done. Appreciate you guys. If you got value, do me a favor, go ahead and share. And if you know someone, and maybe it's not you, if you know someone who's just not satisfied with where they're at and they want more in life, tag them or just connect us in messenger. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and let's rock it out. Start hanging around people who bring out the best in you. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.